might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and for today's meal I'm going to be making a beef stew, and we've made this several times before, but I'm going to be making this one just a little bit different. My main ingredients, of course, is going to be this is a little over 1 pound of stew meat, and I had to get this from Walmart, so I hope it's good and tender. I'm going to be using celery, some carrots, potatoes, salt, pepper, and thyme. I'm going to be using about a cup of this red cooking wine and some beef broth, a little bit of flour, and it calls for roasted bell peppers, but I don't have any of those, so I'm going to be using these fire roasted green chilies for the peppers instead. Also be using 1 onion. And we're going to be cooking this in the crock pot today because I do have a doctor's appointment today. I'll be seeing the surgeon that did my surgery, and today is actually August the 22nd, and it was 1 year ago today that I had my surgery on August the 22nd. So go out there and see him. I'm sure he's going to end up ordering some, he'll probably want me to have some more tests done just to see how I'm doing, but we'll see what he has to say today. But this will be done when we get home this evening. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take this meat and open it up. And what I like to do for battering mine, I'm just going to put it in this plastic container. And I'm trying to do it without getting my hands all over it, so I don't have to go wash my hands so many times. Okay, so I've got all the meat dropped into this container, and I'm just going to put some salt and pepper on top of it. Then I'm going to put my flour in here with it. And then just shake it up real good so that flour will get all over that meat. Okay, so I'm going to let me show you how that looks after you shake it up. Okay, I'm just going to let this sit here for a few minutes now, and what I'm going to do is go ahead, start heating my oil up, and while my oil is heating up, I'll go ahead and cut up my vegetables and have them ready to go in the crock pot. So I'll be back with you in just a minute here. Okay, I've got all my vegetables cut up now. I'm gonna go ahead and add the green chilies to it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put the juice and all. And I'll go ahead and put my seasoning in there. This is just a little bit of salt and pepper to taste and some thyme. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the beef broth. This calls for 4 cups of beef broth. So I'm going to just put this whole box, it's 32 ounces. Okay, and then we'll add 1 cup of red cooking wine. Okay, I'll give that a stir in just a minute. It sure is smelling good there. Okay, my oil should be getting hot over here. Let me go ahead and add some of this meat to the pan. That oil should be good and hot. And just want to brown it on all the sides. And I'm gonna do this in 2 batches. So I'll go ahead and let this batch brown a little bit first, and then I'll put the other batch in there. Let me wash my hands. Okay, I got that brown pretty good. You go ahead and add this to the crock pot. That really makes it smell good now. Okay, now we'll go with the rest of my meat. Okay. Let that sit there and brown for just a few minutes and I'll clean my mess up. Okay, I believe that's browned up good. Go ahead and turn the heat off and add the rest of this to the crock pot. Now when I cook that meat, I have two of the cast iron skillets. This one we use when we're frying okra or tomatoes or anything that we're frying. But then the other cast iron skillet, we use it when we're cooking cornbread. And so if I have time today, I will make some cornbread to go with this. For right now, I'm going to stir this up real good. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up with the lid, and I'm going to cook it on low for at least 6 hours. I may cook it a little bit longer, and what I usually do if I have the time, I'll turn it up on high and let it cook for about 1 hour. Then I'll turn it down low for the next 5 hours, but that's what I'm doing today. I've got this on high. It's a little bit after 11, and we're going to be leaving just a little bit after 12 to go to the appointment. So I should have time to let this cook for 1 hour. So it'll be about 5 or 6 this afternoon when I get back with you, and we'll do a taste test on it and see how it turns out.
Hi everyone, I've been in there in the living room. It took me a little beating out. And when I woke up, this house smelled so good. I can't wait to eat this when we come back from the doctor's office. It smells so good.
And Maria was able to make some cornbread too. Can you pick that up and show everybody the cornbread?
It's going to be really good with this cornbread. I love the crock pot. Especially on these hot days where it's reaching almost 100 down here. And you can just open up your crock pot and get you out a meal. It's my best friend.
Okay everyone, I'm back from the doctor's visit today, and everything went good at the doctor's office today. Our beef stew has been cooking for about 5 hours, so let me open it up and see how it's looking. Oh wow, it does smell great. Okay, it looks good. It definitely needs to be thickened up just a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, this is 1 cup of water, and I'm going to add about a teaspoon of cornstarch to the water. And make it a good heaping teaspoonful. And then I'm going to add a pack of brown gravy mix to the water. And usually when I'm making beef stew, if I can remember, I like to order a pack of the beef stew seasoning mix, but I didn't get that this time, so I'm just having to mix up my own. But let me just stir this up real good. This will help thicken up the liquid in it and give it just a little more brown color to it. Okay. Okay, and then let me stir that through real good. Wow, it sure does smell good. I love how it smells. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on, and we're going to let it cook for about 1 more hour. And when it gets through cooking another hour, then we'll come in here and serve some up and do a taste test. So we'll be back with you in about an hour. Hey everyone, I'm back. Looks like our supper is done for tonight. And I'm telling you, this house is really smelling good right now. I walked outside to check the mailbox a few minutes ago, and when I walked back in, I couldn't believe how good it smells. But let me get this over here so we can serve some up. But just look how good that looks right there. This is really going to be good. I'm going to go ahead and get us a bowl out, and Marie's going to come in here and she's going to help me do a little taste test, or at least she's going to look at it anyway. I did get one piece of the meat out and test it to be sure it was good and tender, and it was just as tender as it could be. And the way I like to eat mine, I usually take the cornbread and I'll crumble it up and put it down in the bottom of the bowl. And so I'll probably do that after the video goes off. But for right now, I'll show it just like this right here. And that sure does look good. Let me go in here and see if Marie wants to come in here and do a taste test real quick. Okay, Marie's going to come and join us, and we're going to do a taste test. And I forgot to tell you, but we do have cornbread that I made today to go with it. And I was telling them I like to take my cornbread and crumble it up and put it on the bottom. And so I'll end up crumbling mine up when we get through.
Okay.
But
It's been smelling great today.
It has. It's very hot, Marie, so be careful. I'm just going to get a little bit of the juice and see how it tastes. It's got some wonderful flavor to it. And as it cools down a little bit, it will thicken up. Right now it's not real thick, but it's extremely hot. It just came out of the crock pot.
You're right about it having a great taste.
I can't wait to put some cornbread in there and have it with cornbread. It's going to be good.
It's really delicious.
Let me try one little bite of vegetables here. Don't want to get too much. It'll take me too long to chew it. Oh yeah, very good.
It's great.
Okay, well this is going to be our supper meal for tonight. And it made enough that we'll have supper off this tomorrow night also, Marie.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday night, we're going over to Cynthia's house. They're going to have the gender reveal party for Kim. And so she's going to let us know what her baby's going to be. She'll actually find out on Thursday. And she's going to let us know on Thursday night. And so
I'm very much looking forward to that.
yeah. So when we do Sunday chat this weekend, we'll let you know what we find out, won't we, Marie? But what I was going to say, we're going to be eating over there Thursday night. So this is going to be good tonight and tomorrow night, Marie.
Right. Even if it is hot weather, it's still delicious.
That's the reason we cook it in a crock pot, because it was hot. We didn't. Well, I did have to turn the oven on to cook cornbread, but that's not a big deal there. So don't take but 20 minutes to cook cornbread.
Right. Thank goodness for air conditioner.
Yeah. And Marie looks like she feels a little better this evening. She's still having some troubles, but she's definitely showing improvement. So we will continue all the treatments that she's going through now. Yeah. And I'll be going tomorrow to get my immunotherapy treatment. So it's good that we got this meal already cooked so that tomorrow night we'll have it ready to go.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, Marie, if you don't mind, hon, I'll let you close this video out for us. I hope everyone enjoyed watching me make the beef stew. And I'll try to get some more pictures after it cools off and thickens up a little bit. And so I can post them on here for you. So y'all have a great week, and we'll see you on our next video.
And y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Calvin said, we'll see you on the next video. And y'all have a great evening.
Bye.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to